the best lesson for me was coming back from what happened. Going to jail, losing everything, coming back, and building another business. So what happens very often is that, when you make money so fast on Wall Street, you don't really build anything. You're buying and selling and trading the ingenuity of others. There's no way to really feel like, how do you put value on what you're doing? You then only have money is the only barometer of what you're doing. So, and then money, okay, it's in the bank now. So you have to buy something to make it real. So you buy a huge house, a yacht, a jet. So then that feels really great for like a minute, and then I gotta buy a bigger house and a bigger yacht, and it becomes like, so you don't really, money, as I always say, money's like alcohol. It amplifies, it doesn't change you. If someone's an asshole and they drink, they're a giant asshole when they're drunk, right? But if someone's an awesome, funny person, when they drink, they're the life of the party, right? Money's very similar. It's not gonna make you anything that you're not, but it'll make you more of what you are. So what happens to a lot of people, it just amplifies the bad and amplifies the good as well, right?
How you focus on your defeats. How do you process defeat? How do you process when you do things and it doesn't work? Do you focus on I'm a failure, I'm losing, or on the lessons, and then I'm gonna grow strong from that, and I pivot, and I change my approach? Let me assure you of one thing. And this is, I promise you, because I know, because I'm around for I'm older than I look. Here's what I promise you. You're making progress, my friend, whether you know it or not. If you're on this program, you're listening, you're learning, you're just trying, you're fucking trying, pal. You're making progress. I don't care what the fuck is going on in your life, how grim it looks. It changes like that for everybody, not just me, for everyone. You just gotta keep learning, growing. You're making progress every day. Yes, it's frustrating. I would never lie to you. It can be really frustrating, even for me. And every day I gotta remind myself, every fucking day. But I'm telling you, you're not who you were. And the rules of success are you put the work in first and the results come after. Not the other way around. Sorry, I wish it was the other way. I wish we could get rich first and then do the work. You gotta do the fucking work, buddy. Now you're doing it. Nothing's gonna stop you. Maybe not today, tomorrow, you'll get the result, I promise. Think about that and fucking stay strong.
When I was first, cutting my teeth and training the Stratonites, right? And, excuse me, we called it staying positive, not getting negative. And I knew intuitively from my own experience, and I'll tell you it's phenomenal, you're gonna love it, right? That if my brokers got negative, they wouldn't produce. Unless they were pumped up in a peak state. So every morning, we'd stand up, I had them squeeze their hands together and say the word yes. That's what we do, just yes. And again, yes, until the one went, Crystal, let's do that real quick. Ready, 1, 2, 3, yes. Squeeze, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Louder, 1, 2, 3. Yes. One more time, ring the door, come on. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Right, now close your eyes for a second and imagine where you're gonna be in 1 year from now. See yourself in the picture. 1 year from now, guys, I'm gonna be giving you some distinctions tonight that are really gonna help you make more money, but just see yourself with a great life, living the exact life you want, working your tail off and loving it. Just get that picture clear and make it bigger in your mind's eye. Take a few deep breaths, stand tall, squeeze your hands together, and just 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Pal, you got some work to do. If you want to succeed and live a first-class life, you gotta educate yourself, you gotta grow yourself, you gotta work really, really hard. No one's handing you anything in this world. If you think so, let me wake you up now. I've tried. If someone else could make me rich, it doesn't work. Self-reliance. Once you realize that it's within your power to go out and make the world the way you want it, and you're willing to commit to learning the skills and working your tail off, you're unstoppable and you feel great. I gotta just fast forward here. I start my own firm, I go to the small firm, same process, I say the guys are more and I'll start my own, except this time, see, here's the thing about failure. The lessons are in the failures, guys. All right? See, that meat business, whoo, I went to Harvard, Yale, and the College of Hard Knocks all in one. What I learned from that business, boy, when I started Stratton and I walked into the room with the lawyers, they're like, what, did you go to business school? I'm like, no. I really knew my stuff now because I felt the pain of failure to nail in the lesson, right? About everything. And I did it exactly right, get my expenses low, the whole thing, made all the right moves, right? And that was that magic moment I invented the straight line.
No one starts off confident.
Yep.
I don't care who you are. Okay, the first day when you trust, you're not going to be confident. You're not going to be an expert, really, right? But you need to act as if. I would tell my guys, my kids back then, act as you're a wealthy man, rich already, and you'll become rich.
Yep.
Act as if you have the answers, and the answers will come to you. Act as if you have confidence, and people will have confidence in you. I said, act as if. Now, that can be, and you see it as delusion, when someone doesn't do the work to become the expert. So there has to be coupled with the fact that I'm actually working and I'm on the hyper fast track to become an expert, to learn special skills, and then you're actually walking your talk, and then it works. So you have to act as if until it becomes the truth, and then you're just acting as things really are. What creates that resilience, so to speak, in people is an entrepreneurial quality. You need to have resilience, right? Well, a lot of it has to do with a fundamental belief that I myself am capable of achieving success. If I believe in myself, I become resilient. I said, I know I can do it. What happens with most people is when they really get honest, their heart of hearts, they say, I don't really think I got what it takes to be successful. I don't really feel like I'm that sort of person. I can't see myself being rich. And because of that.
That is for sure the number. The average person watching is like, I get it, but I don't think I can do it. What's your answer to them?
My answer is that, you know why? You know what? Study the straight line system, okay? Become an expert closer and watch how it changes. Because here's what happens. When all these kids that were, the reason they all became rich, filthy rich, right? Was because once you learn how to communicate, the power of persuasion, it changes who you are. It fundamentally reorders you. Say, you know what? I can move mountains. I'm not the guy who failed before. I'm not the girl who was sort of wanted to play a backseat, not put myself out there. I feel comfortable putting myself in that. It changes everything. And without the skill, what happens? People end up living a smaller life. And they don't ever get to that level where they're really firing on all cylinders and getting to enjoy the beauty of what life can be.
Despite the fact that I just declared bankruptcy, despite the fact that I literally had to roll up nickels, dimes, and quarters to pay for shampoo, I had never been happier. You know why? Because I had a clear vision for my future. I knew exactly where I wanted to go. I saw all these guys making money, and I saw the strategy to get there. I had to think, I said, frick it, I'll rough it out for 4 or 5, 6 months when the training session's over. I'll become a broker, I'll break the records, I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire. The lesson is this. It's not so much where you are right now in life that dictates how you feel. It's where you think you're going. Not even where you're going, where you think you're going. If you think you're heading in the right direction to your vision, if you have a bold vision that inspires you and the people that you love and care about, and you think you're going there, boom, you're thrilled. Listen, you could be broke, you're happy. If you have that clear vision, but you don't have a strategy to get there, you're gonna feel distress. Conversely, you could have all the money in the world, yet you feel everything slipping away, you don't have that vision you're moving towards, you'll be miserable. It's not where you are, it's where you think you're going. This ability to focus, to create a compelling vision for your future, and to focus on that versus all the shit that comes up along the way, that's the distinction.
The real wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort.
Come on. Come on. Come on.